What's up, guys? It's Frankie, and we're going to talk about what to do when clients want something different after they hire you and they want to change the rules. We got a couple little naked babies running around the beach here. We're in the middle of nowhere, Mexico, 4,000 acres of land we're considering doing a deal on. And there's nothing but a couple of little fisher villages and a naked little Heidi bee running into the ocean. That's my oldest. So let's get into it. All right, I know you guys are all really cool and you want to keep clients happy, but what do you do when clients change the rules and want something different after you hire? So sometimes you'll agree to a certain project and they'll say, you know what else would be cool if we did this? Or can you also do my website? Or can you do this? Well, I'll tell you, there's an awesome Kevin Nations story that's really, really important to understand here. Kevin Nations has a story that goes like this. It's called The Wizard and the Mule. And this guy's looking to get his field plowed. And normally what happens is he hires a guy who brings in like 40 or 50 mules and they plow the field, and it takes a couple weeks, but eventually it gets done. And sometimes goes and hires a wizard. And the wizard just waves his magic wand and the whole field is instantaneously plowed. And one of the times when the guy did that hired the wizard, he said to the wizard, but how can I pay you like this set sum of money when you didn't even really do anything? You just waved your wand. And the wizard says, no problem. He waves it back and the field is again unplowed. And he realizes that he really just wanted the result and not the journey of this whole thing. Now, what's interesting in your agency is you always want to be paid to be the wizard and not the mule. And almost always, when clients change the rules on you, I don't know why this little greenish stone caught my attention. When clients change the rules on you, they almost always want you to add in some mule work. And this is a bad way to serve a client, because you can never really keep clients happy with mule work, because mule work is just mule work and it doesn't really go anywhere. So almost always when clients want something different, this should be a red flag. Now I'll tell you, the only time that there's really an exception, at least in my book, is when that sounds fun as hell to you and you're like, yes, I would love to do this new cool thing. But otherwise, they're almost always going to add more mule work to your plate and you're still going to be paid the same or roughly the same for it. So if you guys find this happening to you, one of the best ways to handle it is really, really simple. And just tell them, hey, I'm happy to do that once we get project A finished. I'm happy to jump onto project B, but let's not divide our focus too many places just yet. And focus on getting them back. And often this comes out of clients who have no idea what they really, really want. So if you do that, though, you can be very alpha and kind of what I call the benevolent dictator, and you can make these relationships go the way you want them to go. Because otherwise what ends up happening, at least from my experience, if they get you into a bunch of mule work, then they say, hey, how come we didn't get wizard results? And you said, because you drowned me in mule work. And they say, no, that's not true at all. You wanted to do those things. And they'll blame you. Heidi bee! My kid loves the beach. What can I say? All right. So I hope that's helpful to you guys to get out of those traps, because the easiest time to fire a client or straighten that relationship is in the first 7 days. You get past that, you're going to be the mule, and what happens when you're the mule is they whip you a lot and then they blame you when it doesn't work. And that's not where you want to be. So hope that's helpful to you guys. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe, or you're a terrible human being, and may the force be with you.